lot of questions about where Putin is currently. The information we're picking up right now, this is based on a Kremlin media report, Putin will work from a bunker in his residence in Moscow. This is his residence in Novo-Ogarevo. He is very much in Moscow, but he will remain in his bunker, will continue as per his usual schedule. He hasn't called off any of his meetings right now. Let me just bring in Senia on this as well. So Senia, the question that I was repeatedly asking you, we seem to have some answers to right now. Putin is currently in his Moscow home, in his bunker. So perhaps it's perceived that there could be even further an additional security threat to him. But we understand he's sticking to his schedule work-wise.
Yeah, that's what I've stated. He's in his residence in Novo-Ogarevo, and that's what we have from the authorities for now. There has been no change to that. I've not seen any new statement. That's what they have stated just 5 minutes after they released the news on the attack.
Okay, so he's going to remain in his bunker. Are we expecting a statement from the Russian president, in the near future? Any clarity on that, Senia, from Kremlin?
I wouldn't speak for the president or for his office. It's not necessary to, have a statement. I believe that we've got enough statements from his spokesperson and other government authorities. The parliament spoke out. So not necessarily, but this is a big development. This is unlike all other previous attacks inside Russian territory that has happened all over Russia, I would say, especially the regions bordering Ukraine, but it has happened also in Moscow, it has happened in St. Petersburg. So, of course, the attack on Kremlin is different, so we may have something, but President Putin is not known to, be publicly speaking immedately after something like this happens. So yeah. I would say let's watch and see, let's not speculate on this.
Today, considering that this has happened, we understand, and Kremlin has made it very clear that Vladimir Putin hasn't changed his schedule at all. He's sticking by his work commitments. Rajesh also mentioned that there's this massive public parade that happens in just a few days from now, on May 9th. Is that going to happen as scheduled? Because the Russian president is also expected to be there for that.
That's what the government authorities stated right after the news came out, that the plans for Victory Day, parade, they are on. The parade will still be held, and Russian president will participate in the parade. But that's what the immediate statement. Again, we have to see, because as I mentioned, some of the events of some parts of the celebration of Victory Day have been cancelled. We have a huge, mass gathering. It's a march. People are carrying the photographs of their grandfathers or relatives who fought in the war, and they march through the streets in all the cities across Russia. So that part of the celebrations has been cancelled about a week back. So we don't know how, and the parades have been cancelled in some of the cities, in Crimea and in a few regions bordering Ukraine. So let's see if we have any more restrictions given these incidents.